Before we even get into this encounter, you need to understand exactly what you're about to witness, because this isn't just another random interaction between a citizen and law enforcement. This is a textbook example of what happens when someone actually knows their rights and refuses to back down when those rights are challenged. Right from the start, you're going to see a clear contrast. On one side, officers who appear confident in their authority, and on the other, a citizen who calmly and methodically questions every action, every instruction, and every claim being made.
So this is a one-way. This is a one-way. That is a parking lot right there. This is a one-way. Now he's going to block the sidewalk. Deputy who? Desir. You know this is a one-way?
Okay, I do know.
Why did you, instead of going in the parking lot, why would you break the traffic laws and go down the wrong way on the one-way?
I got a call about...
So that get to tell you to break the traffic laws? Because you got a call? And you blocking the sidewalk. There's a parking lot right there. No, but I want to address your discrepancies that you would hold me accountable for.
I'm here because I got a call.
So that means you get to break the law. Does that mean that? You didn't answer that question. I don't care what the call is about, you don't get to break the law.
Sorry, sir. What was your name again?
I didn't give it.
You have any idea?
Why would you need my ID?
Just trying to identify you.
Why? Do I have to show you my ID? I mean, if I have to show you my ID, then I will.
It's just to identify yourself. I just want to find out what's going on.
Am I required to show ID?
Yes, I asked.
Because you asked, I'm...
Right away, the tone of this video is setting expectations, and whether you agree with that framing or not, it highlights something important. Public perception of law enforcement often comes from moments exactly like this. Now, what's critical here is not emotion but accuracy. Are rights actually being violated, or is this a misunderstanding of authority and procedure? As we move forward, focus on the specifics. Laws aren't based on feelings or assumptions, they're based on clearly defined standards. And when someone challenges authority in a calm, structured way, it forces those standards to be tested in real time.
Required to show ID?
I'm not really trying to get dramatic.
I know, I understand that, but I just want to get that straight because I don't want to break the law. I'm required based on what circumstance?
I just want to address you by your name. What's your name?
No, let's talk about the requirement.
Okay.
Based on what specifications am I required to give you my ID?
I'm trying to identify who you are.
Right.
I wanna...
Do you have authority to identify me? I just want, seriously.
I do.
Under what provisions? Committing a crime, about to commit a crime, or in the process of committing a crime.
Right now, I don't have no probable cause.
So, am I required to ID to you? You just said you don't have any probable cause. Am I required to ID? See, words matter, especially to the people who don't know.
Okay.
So I'm asking you, am I required to give you my ID?
No, sir. I'm just
But you said yes.
what's going on. I wanna find out what's going on. I just want to have a simple conversation.
Right. But I guarantee you,
I just want to go...
no, wait. I guarantee you, without words, you can honestly see what's going on. You can tell me what's going on without me using words. You see a camera, you see me standing on a public sidewalk, and you see all this stuff that I can photograph. Now, what do you think is going on? Put all that together, what do you think is going on? Do you see a law being broken? Is there a law you need to enforce?
I just want to address you by your name.
Right.
My name, I just want to know your name.
Right. But you're required to give me your name.
All right, so I just spoke to the doctor inside, but what she said, she doesn't, the patient that's inside the business don't feel comfortable you videotaping.
Are you a feelings police? Are you the feelings enforcer or a law enforcer?
I don't care what you do, you know what I'm saying, how you do it, but the patient's feel.
Are you a feelings enforcer or a law enforcer?
Sir.
Do you enforce feelings or law?
Sir, you understand what I'm saying?
Did you tell them I have every right to do this? Did you? I mean, that'll ease their discomfort if you tell them, hey, He has every right to do this. He's a law-abiding citizen. He's not breaking the law. And my job as a law enforcer is to enforce the law.
This is where things start getting interesting. The citizen immediately points out what he believes is a violation, driving the wrong way on a one-way and blocking a sidewalk. Now, here's the key question. Are officers allowed to do that? In certain situations, yes. Law enforcement can bypass normal traffic laws when responding to calls. But, and this is important, that authority isn't unlimited. It typically depends on necessity, urgency, and whether emergency protocols are being followed. What the citizen is doing here is forcing accountability by asking a simple but powerful question. Would I be allowed to do the same thing?
If there's no law to be enforced, I have no purpose.
Sir, you're absolutely right.
Tell them. No, don't tell me. You're preaching to the choir. You're preaching to the choir right now. Tell them.
On behalf of the patient, if you're uncomfortable, and I'm just, like I said, trying to find a...
They should have stayed home, right? If they feel uncomfortable in public, they should have stayed home. See, I'm not going to bend to the government's will for me to provide them information. I'm not going to do that. I'm not breaking the law. I'm doing something that's constitutionally protected. I'm a journalist. I have the freedom of press. Now, you're giving me 21 questions about something where you see no law being broken. And I don't understand that where the resources are being used at right now. When there's people out there that honestly probably need you. And then I want to address this, man. Come on. If you would have saw me do this, you'll write me a ticket. Especially parking on the sidewalk like this. There's no emergency lights on. There's no legitimate reason for you to be parked in such a manner. Other than you guys are above the law. And she's doing the same. Any particular reason why you guys are parked on the sidewalk? What's your name and your badge number? It's in your policy. Deputy. You're on the scene. Name and badge number. No, I don't know what that's. I can't. I'm visually impaired. But can you enunciate it for me? Please. That's all. Was that so hard?
What's your name?
What's your name and your badge number?
Deputy Jensen, 20241.
Thank you. Your name and your badge number?
4 and 20258.
Thank you. You guys can 10-8. He already determined there's no probable cause. There's no law being broken. You guys can 10-8. Yeah, I know, but you guys can 10-8. There's crime being committed. There's crimes being committed.
Now we've entered one of the most critical parts of any police interaction, identification. This is where a lot of people get confused and where mistakes can easily happen on both sides. The citizen keeps asking a very specific question. Am I required to show ID? That's not defiance, that's clarification. Because legally, in many places, an officer needs reasonable suspicion of a crime before requiring identification. What makes this moment powerful is the repetition. He's not yelling, he's not escalating. He's simply asking for the legal basis. And when the answers start to shift or become unclear, it exposes a gap between authority and understanding.
Are you the feelings enforcer or a law enforcer? Are you a feelings enforcer or a law enforcer? I don't care. I feel uncomfortable with all these people around me with guns. Are you going to do something about that? Are you going to do anything about that? Me being uncomfortable with all you guys with guns around me? No? You're not going to do anything about that? Thornton, can you help me on that? I'm uncomfortable. All you guys got guns. He's willing to do something for them. They're uncomfortable and I have no gun. So can I get something done for me? I'm uncomfortable. Does that matter, Desir? Does my comfortability matter? I'm uncomfortable. I'm uncomfortable. I'm uncomfortable. But I'm uncomfortable with all these people with guns around me. If they're uncomfortable with a camera, how do you think I feel with guns? So you guys can 10-8. Let's make everybody comfortable. You guys can go and I'll be okay.
We have guns. Nobody mentioned about using anything. No guns, no nothing.
Right. So my comfort doesn't matter. My discomfort doesn't matter. But nobody mentioned the crime to you and you're telling me their discomfort. What about, I'm telling you I'm discomfort and you're not caring about that.
Are you uncomfortable again?
Because an agency, well not this particular agency, but a profession that is known to kill people that look like me is standing within arm's distance of me with weapons. So I'm uncomfortable. I'm uncomfortable. Because my life is 6 times more likely to be taken by you guys than anybody else. That makes me very uncomfortable. So you guys can 10-8. There isn't a law being broken. Somebody right now is in trouble. But you guys are here.
This exchange right here is a masterclass in communication, and also a bit of a breakdown in it. The citizen introduces a concept that's both simple and controversial. Are police enforcing laws or responding to feelings? Now, from a policing standpoint, officers often respond to calls based on complaints, which can absolutely be based on someone feeling uncomfortable. But here's the distinction. Responding to a call is not the same as enforcing a law, and that's exactly what the citizen is pressing on. He's drawing a line between presence and authority. Just because someone is uncomfortable doesn't automatically create a legal violation.
To a public photographer who hasn't been on their property, who hasn't broken one law. Because if I had broken the law, I wouldn't be standing here holding this camera having this discussion with you. Are you guys looking for a crime now?
We investigate it.
Just trying to figure out what's going on. That's it.
Again, without me telling you what's going on, what would your eyes decipher me doing?
Listen, I can't read mine right now.
You don't have to read mine. You can read actions. You can read actions. There's a law-abiding citizen standing on public property, holding a recording device, exercising the First Amendment to the United States Constitution of freedom of press. He's not breaking any laws, and you guys want to know what I'm doing. Where in the Constitution does it tell me that I have to tell you what I'm doing? No, there's the questioning. I told him before you got here, words matter. He told me that I'm required to identify to him, as if I don't know Florida statutes 901.151, which I will not identify. Now I'm flat out refusing to. Is that against the law? Is that obstruction? Because in order to ID me, you need probable cause of a crime being committed, about to be committed, or have been committed, in order for me, a Floridian, a taxpaying citizen, to relinquish my Fourth Amendment right to you. Do you have any of that? Is it a yes or no? You want me to answer your questions, but you want to answer mine. Is it yes or no? Do you have?
At this point, the interaction shifts from legal debate to something more personal and more intense. The citizen begins expressing discomfort around armed officers, flipping the narrative that was originally used against him. This is a powerful rhetorical move. Earlier, the justification for police presence was someone else's discomfort. Now he's asking, does his discomfort carry the same weight? And this is where things become complex. Law enforcement presence inherently involves authority, and yes, weapons, but that doesn't automatically mean a threat. However, perception plays a huge role in public interactions.
Have any of that?
I feel like you already answered.
I feel like you answered when you asked me, what am I doing?
You asked, I gave.
You didn't know.
We're on the same level right now.
Okay.
So,
Why are we still here then? Why are we still here?
at the initial contact with you, I asked you, sir, tell me your name so I can address you by your name.
Good citizen. Good citizen.
Right?
Good citizen.
That's not the name your mom gave me. But
It doesn't matter.
the second
I'm not required to give the government my name.
patience,
This isn't Russia. I don't care about those patients. I don't care. I don't care. Where their feelings start, my rights doesn't end. Where their feelings begin, my rights don't end. Now, I gave you Florida statute. I told you about the Fourth Amendment. You see I'm not breaking the law. Why you got, okay, I'm not detained, am I? Am I detained? I'm not detained? Okay, because you guys are half circling me. I don't like that. No, I'm not leaving. I just don't like to be half circled like that. You guys think I'm wasting time and I'm being silly, but I'm not. I'm standing up for the oath I took. That's what should happen to the camera. People should be silly in front of the camera. Don't think people are trying to hurt people. How many cameras did you guys pass by getting here?
Now we're getting into constitutional territory, and this is where precision really matters. The citizen references the First Amendment and legal standards like probable cause and reasonable suspicion. These are not small claims, these are foundational principles. And when someone confidently brings them into an interaction, it forces officers to operate very carefully. But here's the key takeaway. Knowing legal terms is one thing, applying them correctly is another. The strength of this moment comes from how clearly and consistently he's asking for justification.
More than we can count.
So sometimes I wonder, is it the camera or is it the man with the camera?
Unfortunately, today we get a call about it.
I know. I'm not blaming you guys. If the job is being done right, I applaud it. But when the job is being done to manipulate, I'm going to push back on it.
I agree with you.
Right? I'm going to push back. You guys are going to see the video, and I asked him several times, am I required to give you my ID? Him thinking I don't know, said, yeah, I'm required.
I hear you.
That's not right.
Like
That's not right.
all I'm here to do is
I know. And, hey, I believe you're a good dep. I believe Tony don't hire nothing but the best. So I need you guys to be that way.
I hope so, man. I hope so.
I'm going to tell you who she looks like. Light-skinned Rihanna. You a light-skinned Rihanna.
that's a compliment right there.
Or maybe it's a compliment to Rihanna.
Hey,
10-8? Told you that 10 minutes ago. You too, man. Be safe. Thanks for your professionalism. Hey, Desir, come on, man. But you still ain't tell me why you did this, though, man. Hold on.
As this situation comes to a close, what we've just witnessed is more than just a heated exchange. It's a real-world example of how knowledge, composure, and persistence can completely change the outcome of an interaction with law enforcement. The citizen stood firm on his understanding of the law, repeatedly asked for clarification, and refused to comply with requests that lacked a clear legal basis. On the other side, the officers ultimately chose not to escalate, which prevented the situation from turning into something far more serious.